Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen are probably the most famous twins in the world. But what if they had a cartoon series where they were special agents? Well, that's what we are looking at today. Mary-Kate and Ashley in Action was a children's TV series that only lasted for one season due to low ratings and aired in 2001. So let's take a look at some of their adventures. First up is SPF 5000. In Hawaii, the girls are having a great time surfing as they then relax. Their talking dog, Quincy, gives them a telling off as they haven't been doing their astrology homework. Ashley is a little behind on her homework as we then see this old guy who is planning to block out the sun. Back on the beach, the sun goes out as Quincy uses his robo-vision to see what is happening. Some blue-hair guy comes and picks up the girls and takes them to headquarters. Quincy is asking why they are sunbathing as tanning is bad for the skin. The girls tell him he won't understand since he is a robot dog. The girls get to a plane as some red-hair guy tells the girls about the man who is trying to block out the sun. His name is Clive as Ivan tells the girls they are going to England to find out more about Clive. The girls are confused as Ivan gives them the gadgets they need. They fly to England as the twins research more about Clive. They jump out the plane and land on Clive's house. They try to get in as the butler says it is not open to the public. The girls then get in as they head around the house. Clive is eating cheese as the butler comes up and tells him all about the girls. Clive is confused as he gets angry. Clive then figures out the girls are secret agents as he goes to get them. The girls look around the house as they find empty sunscreen bottles. The girls keep looking around the house as they find the right room. All of a sudden, Clive enters the room as he takes his plans away. Clive wants to give them a tour as the girls are worried. Clive tells them about the fireplace as the girls then say they have to go. But Clive says the garden is great, so the girls agree to go as they head into the hedge maze. Clive then uses his cheese breath to knock the girls out. Quincy wakes up and gets the girls up as they try to get out of the maze. Quincy goes to sleep as they can't contact anyone. One of the girls then uses their astrology homework to figure out which way to get out of the maze. They head back into the house as they look at Clive's plans as Clive has built a rocket. They find the secret passage as they then find the rocket under the house. Clive is busying away as he is getting ready for his trip. Quincy then heads towards the rocket to find out what is going on. They then start the rocket as the girls launch into action as Quincy starts eating the cheese. They stuff the cheese in the rocket as the rocket explodes. Clive and his butler fly off as the girls head back to the beach to relax. The episode then ends. Next up we have Gift with Purchase. In New York at a catwalk, some models are playing up for some reason. Some evil woman then comes out and enters the building. The girls are behind the scenes of the catwalk as Rodney is talking to a supermodel. Someone then comes over to give the supermodel some gifts as she then does her makeup on the supermodel. The girls are confused as the stylist doesn't stop. She gives the lip balm to Rodney as she then announces she has a boyfriend. The show starts as the models come down the catwalk as the girls are watching on. The supermodel comes out, acting normal at first, but all of a sudden the evil lady touches her little pad and the supermodel goes crazy. Backstage, the evil lady demands the supermodel to sign the contract as she puts lipstick on her to make her sign the contract. The evil lady leaves as the girls come to talk to the supermodel. She doesn't know what to say as the girls head to the headquarters. Ivan tells all about the evil woman called Renee. Meanwhile, on Renee's plane, she is talking to her stylist as they try on the different lipsticks to try to control people. Back at headquarters, Rodney puts on the lip balm as he then starts to laugh uncontrollably. The girls are confused as Quincy tells them about the lip balm. The girls figure it out as Ivan then takes it for evidence. They get him to wipe it off as the girls head to Paris. They talk about maths and how Ashley should have paid more attention in class. They jump out the plane once more as they land in Paris. They come up to a stylist and ask if they have the new products in, as the girls then explain it is dangerous. The girls head off as they see a bunch of TVs as they watch the news about the catwalk. The reporter then struggles as she puts on the lipstick and starts to talk about the evil products. They head to Renee's place. As they just walk in, Quincy tells them too many girls use too much products and they should be happy with themselves. They see the stylist from earlier and chase after her. They find a bunch of samples as they then get caught by Renee. Renee kidnaps Quincy as she ties up the girls. Renee does her thing on the girls as she covers them up in makeup. She then confesses her plans, which is to take over the world and control everyone. Renee leaves as the girls quickly get out the chairs and take their makeup off. They track Quincy down as they head to the factory. The girls surprise Renee as she throws the device, but it ends up breaking, leading everyone to laugh at her. They head back to the HQ as they celebrate completing another mission. The episode ends. Finally, we have Who Turned the Music Off. The gang are on the road as Rodney is telling them about the problem with the music broadcasts, as the girls are worried because they need to study for a test later. Quincy tells them all about sound as he starts to play the drums. They head to HQ as Ivan tells them all about Capital D. They think of a plan as they head to Washington, D.C. as Quincy gets dressed up. Meanwhile, we see Capital D in his place talking to his homie as he is saying he will play his music everywhere. The girls arrive at the club as they pretend to be DJs. Capital D is angry as he asks his homie to go to the club and play his music. All of a sudden he hears some whistling and he doesn't like that. The twins are being DJs as the club starts to dance. Everyone dances as all of a sudden something comes over the airwaves and changes the music. They spot Capital D homie as one of the girls try to persuade him to introduce them to Capital D. The other twin goes backstage and uses her X-ray beanie to find something. They meet Capital D as he shows off his pictures. Capital D shows off his latest music as Quincy starts to cry. Quincy then runs away as the twins then try to put a stop to the music. But Capital D comes back and tells them they have been rumbled. He takes their watches as the homie doesn't know what to do. He boasts about taking over the world. The twins fall through a trap door as they get trapped in a soundproof room. Capital D then plays his music until the twins like it. The homie then starts questioning Capital D as Capital D ignores him and leaves the girls trapped. They try to contact Quincy with the frequencies. Quincy then opens the room as the girls head out and find their watches. All of a sudden some noise hurts their ears. They head to the Peace concert as they then arrive. They head backstage as the show then starts. They talk to the homie as the girls tell him to think. The homie is confused as he then tells the girls where Capital D is. The girls head downstairs as they look for something as they try to mess up the music signal. All of a sudden the homie comes and helps the girls as he tells the locations of the things. The girls tell the homie everybody likes different things as the homie agrees. The music plays as normal as Quincy tells them they have agents going around the world to destroy the signals. Quincy then tells us how everything works as Capital D is trying to fix what has gone wrong. The girls then DJ at the event as everyone then dances once more. The episode then ends. Overall, Mary-Kate and Ashley in Action was a seriously interesting show, and I get the idea they were going for. However, there was many other spy-based shows on the box at the time, and seeing the twins as secret agents didn't really work out. It's an okay show. So thank you for watching. If you have any TV shows you like to see me do, put them in the comments.